empathise with the artist as well as the business side.
Definitely, yeah. You get to look at both sides of the coin, sort of thing. Yeah, fantastic. So you mentioned Cliff Richard there, which led me on in my thought process. So it wasn't there something that happened in relation to Cliff Richard where you met Paul McCartney?
Yeah, it's one of my great stories. That was amazing. That
was do tell.
That was the Queen's Jubilee concert in 2012 at Buckingham Palace. And as always at these events, Sir Cliff gets invited to perform because he's most successful.
Because he's Sir Cliff.
Because he's Sir Cliff. Do you know what I mean? What else could you want? And also the other thing that happens at these events is McCartney is going to be there to headline because he's Paul McCartney.
Yeah, exactly.
And Paul McCartney is my biggest hero. In fact, he's probably the reason I ever picked up a guitar or played the piano. I explained that I love the Beatles and we said that we grew up on them, but really as a child of the 80s, the Beatles were long gone. But that was McCartney's solo period after Wings and in the early 80s.
That's right. I remember the first song I remember of his was, I believe, Pipes of Peace. I think it was. It was like the German... the German army playing football with them and everything. That video, I remember. I think it must have been 81-ish, something like that. I want to say, at a guess.
Yeah, 82. I was thinking. I don't know, something like that. But you're probably right. Yeah, but exactly. That's kind of the first. That was the first big McCartney album that I got into, and so absolutely adore Paul McCartney. And so at the Queen's Jubilee concert, Cliff was playing, and we had to go there for kind of the weekend, even though the concert was on Sunday, I think it was, or the bank holiday Monday, can't remember. But we were there for a few days leading up to it, doing rehearsals and getting all the passes and things like that. And there was just this enormous dressing room. It was like a tent, but inside a tent was lots of little tents. We walked in there and we were there before Cliff. We had to find his room so we could show him where to go. And Cliff's was there, and I looked next door. Next door was Paul McCartney.
Wow.
They all had names on them, and then it was like Stevie Wonder, Tom Jones, Elton John, Gary Barlow, Kylie Minogue, and I was thinking, this is crazy, man. And I managed to get the cue sheet, and I saw that I think it was the following morning, quite early, 10 o'clock-ish, McCartney was sound checking.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to be there till about 5 p.m, but I was there at 8:30 in the morning and getting my space.
Of course you were.
And, I watched McCartney sound check, but he played for about 45 minutes, just played a load of everything you want him to play.
Yeah.
And there was about 5 of us watching. And I was singing probably louder than Paul McCartney because obviously I knew every word. And so he came over to me when it finished and said, "Hi, I'm Paul."
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. Right. And he was just, he was a sweetheart. And I got to hang around, or I say hang around, I probably just followed him around like a lost puppy dog for a couple of days.
As one would.
Yeah, but he was really sweet. But the crazy moment came at the end of the actual concert, and I'm standing backstage, and McCartney and his band finished the whole day with Obla Di Obla Da.
Ah, yeah, classic.
And as they went into the track, as usual, these things, all the artists who have performed all day joined him on the stage. So they all have a jam from the left and right, and they'll coming on, and they're all singing Obla Di Obla Da. And the last people onto the stage were the military wives, and there was about 30 of them all dressed in black. And I had a black suit on, and I just thought, yeah, it's now or never. So I joined into the military wives, and I went onto the stage at Buckingham Palace. And I sang Obla Di Obla Da with my hero, Paul McCartney, and with Stevie Wonder, Elton John, Gary Barlow.
Absolutely amazing.
It was absolutely brilliant. And it was all fine until the song ended. And then I thought, well, I can't get off the stage. I could get arrested here. And before I know it, I'm shuffled into a lineup, and I was introduced to Her Majesty the Queen as one of the military wives.
Oh, good Lord.